Test, test, test. I'm good in my ears. We good over there? Check, 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 check. 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. Test, test. We're good. Yes, we do. Sure can. There you go. Got it? Who do we figure will be the home team today? Right, right. Edgar, they've got all their bats. I thought that Edgar was home, but apparently not. Right, I'm set to go when you are. Welcome to Athletic Park in Wausau. High school baseball for a Monday night coming up. Neutral field game between Edgar and Mosinee. Hello, everybody. I'm Chris Conley. This is a perfect night for baseball. Going to be 57 degrees at first pitch, which is coming up in just a moment. A week from now, we'll be complaining that it was too hot. Just like last week, it was too cold. We got to enjoy the in-the-middles while we have them. Should be a fun game tonight. Edgar wears their home yellow uniforms, green numerals. Mosinee will be in purple with white. Let's meet our starting lineups before we get underway for tonight's ball game. Edgar will send shortstop Lucas Stanky up first. Gavin Maurer, the catcher, will bat second. Sawyer Weiland plays third base. He'll hit third. Alex Snyder, second base, fourth. Jackson Miller's in center field, fifth. Asher Broadhagen, left field, sixth. At first base, Brody Baumgartner batting seventh. The pitcher, Braden Halverson for the Wildcats, will hit for himself. He'll hit eighth. And Camden Hine is in right field batting ninth. For the Edgar Wildcats, Stanky, Maurer, Weiland, Schneider, Miller, Broadhagen, Baumgartner, Halverson, and Hine. For the Mosinee Indians, Tyler Bars will play second base and will lead off. Trave Stoffel, a killer on the basketball floor, plays shortstop today and bats second. Carter Fandry in center field will hit third. Sebastian Anderson's the third baseman, fourth. Caden Colleges, first baseman, fifth. Bryson Sakis in right field, sixth. Dane Seiler in left field, seventh. Nate Hartenstein will hit for himself. He'll pitch and bat eighth. Tegan Hotchkiss is the designated hitter. He will hit in the 9 spot and will bat for catcher Nora Zebro. For the Mosinee Indians, Bars, Stoffel, Fandry, Anderson, Kolodij, Sakis, Seiler, Hartenstein, and Hotchkiss. You know what's going to make tonight comfortable? There's very little wind. I mean, if we were playing a day or two ago, exact same temperatures, exact same partly sunny skies, but give us a 20 or 25 mile an hour wind as the sun goes down, you'd say, hey, it's cold all of a sudden. Not the case today. A very light breeze that's blowing out, but the weather is just not going to be a factor today. Teams will be in the field, and we'll be underway shortly. The starting lineups will be introduced to our crowd first. Why don't we step aside for a quick break? National anthem and first pitch. Wildcats and Indians when we come back on Zaleski Sports. Brought to you by Tommy's Express Car Wash.
The littlest thing of walking or just being able to get around the community or walk to the grocery store or walk around the grocery store is just something little, but that is such an impactful thing, I think, to the patient to say, okay, well, I have 5 other things, but you were able to just help me with one of them. And I think that is gratifying for me personally, just to help even one small aspect of their life.
We have team members in our lives, whether it's this or that or friends, and he's my team member that looked for my best interest. And he said, we're going to get you up walking without the walker. And I'm like, oh, really? And he says, yeah, we are. I'm really grateful from the bottom of my heart to Shai and his staff because they made the impossible seem possible.
Call to set up a free, no obligation evaluation. Next Step Prosthetics, the fit for you.
Welcome back to Athletic Park. We'll be underway in just a moment. Mosinee and Edgar. I'm Chris Conley. While we were in the break, the music playing to pump up the crowd here was Please Don't Stop the Music. Our home plate umpire, lineup cards have already been exchanged, looked back at the press box as if, could we please stop the music? Our 2-man umpiring crew is willing to get things underway early. We like their thinking for a Monday night game, scheduled for a first pitch at 7 o'clock just a few minutes from now. I'm looking ahead for what's going to be a busy week of high school baseball. We've got an intriguing game tomorrow over at D.C. Everest's Simon Field. Marshfield has been playing good baseball in the big school Wisconsin Valley Conference. They walked off the D.C. Everest Evergreens over at their place, and the rematch is tomorrow. That's a 5 o'clock broadcast.
First, we have number 0, Bryson Savaitis. Bryson will be attending the WIAA class to pursue a degree in special education.
The Mosinee seniors are being introduced to the crowd, so this is senior night. It's nice for the kids to get to play in this unusual environment. I mean, most of our high school places are fields, right? It's somewhere on the school grounds. This is the feeling more of a ballpark. And I will tell you that Athletic Park is in perfect condition. This may very well be the first game at Athletic Park this year. The Woodchucks are still, 3 weeks away from the start of their season at least. I know that we have some Woodchucks workers who are manning the press box tonight. You know, you've got to turn everything on before your first official home game. So the video board is going. In fact, Mosinee has sent over some clips. Mosinee's going to play as the home team tonight. And you've got to turn on the scoreboard. You remember a few years ago at Athletic Park, the scoreboard was struck by lightning? You had to play here. It was old-fashioned baseball. There were people who were up on a scaffold, and they actually hung up numbers on the old scoreboard like the kids used to.
Number 57, Nathan Hartenstein. Nathan will be entering the workforce while pursuing a degree in diesel mechanics.
So just as we're looking at the pregame festivities here, Mosinee's got a lot of seniors. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 seniors. And you know what? When we turn the page of the calendar to May, seniors realize the ride in high school athletics is just about over. And, you know, when the final out of the season is made and everyone comes off the field for the last time, you know what the seniors say? Everybody says exactly the same thing year after year. They all say it went by so fast.
Number 2, Gavin Maurer.
The Mosinee starting lineup, which we've already presented to you, being introduced one by one. They're coming out.
Playing second base, number 11.
This is, let's see, is it the second or third year? It is the second year since the Athletic Park infield has been synthetic turfed over. It's a synth infield and a natural grass outfield. And usually you've got to wait until April is over, early part of May, before the grass starts to green up. Right now, the outfield grass, the natural stuff, is a pretty good match for the synthetic or the plastic infield.
And now for the starting lineup for the Mosinee
Athletic Park trivia. Do you know what's underneath the synthetic infield? Do you know the answer to this?
playing second base.
You know, a lot of times it's ground up rubberized pellets that kind of give the infield a little bit of give to it. Not so at Athletic Park. It is ground up olive pits.
Number 6.
I mean, I throw the olive pits out, right? You're having a salad, you spit the olive pits out and throw them away. But here at this ballpark, there must be tens of thousands of ground-up olive pits underneath the infield here.
First base, Caden Kalaji.
My memory from games last year, the infield plays hard and fast. So the ball will be upon our infielders quickly.
Playing left field, Dane Seiler.
The Mosinee defensive alignment being announced to the field.
Pitching, Nate Hartenstein. We're number 32, DHing, Tegan Hotchkiss. And catching, Noah Zebro.
All right, let's go down to field level for our national anthem.
The Mosinee Indians and Edgar Wildcats and the WIAA.
First, the sportsmanship announcement. We know who you are and we know where you live, so behave yourself.
Interscholastic activities is a privilege with the expectation to exhibit positive and respectful
For Mosinee fans, it's a half-hour drive up to Athletic Park. They are well represented. Edgar's got its fans down the first base side, a little bit longer of a drive for them.
We ask that who are able to rise and remove
Flag is dead calm behind the center field batter's eye. Here's the Star-Spangled Banner. Pre-game warm-ups are just about set. We're getting closer to first pitch tonight between Edgar and Mosinee. Nate Hartenstein ready to work. Let's set the Indians' defense behind him. In the outfield, that's Dane Seiler in left. Carter Fandry is in center. Bryson Shakis is in right. Indians infield, Sebastian Anderson plays third. Trey Stoppel's the shortstop. Tyler Barr is at second base. And Caden Kaladzines. We're going to trust our PA guy on Caden's last name. He's playing first base. Noah Zebro is catching. And Nate Hartenstein will be ready to operate in just a moment. Just below our Zaleski Sports camera, which is slightly up the third base side, that is the cutest baby in that stroller right there. I've already found our fan of the game. Let's see, these days it's going to stay bright till around 8 o'clock. We're going to play under natural light for the first half of this game before the lights get turned on here at Athletic Park for Monday Night Baseball. You remember when Monday Night Baseball was a thing on television? Bob Uecker did those national games for TV. What a broadcast booth that was. A much younger Al Michaels on play-by-play. Bob Uecker and Howard Cosell. Boy, their relationship was complicated. Lucas Stanky hits from the left side to get us underway tonight. Misses just off the outside corner, and we're underway. Brought to you by Infinity Exteriors, installing peace of mind, roofing, siding, windows built to last, saving our communities from unscrupulous contractors. Infinity Exteriors, guaranteeing quality you can trust. Swings at the high, hard one, 1-1. Nate Hartenstein, pretty good velocity. Right-hander offers at 1-1. High, 2-1. Line drive over the shortstop's head and in front of the center fielder. Lucas Stanky starts off the Wildcats with a line drive hit.
Now batting for Edgar, number 2, Gavin Maurer.
Gavin Maurer will now hit with a runner aboard. Third baseman pinches in, big lead at first base. Ball 1. Of course, it's still so early that there are no trends, but Nate Hartenstein has had trouble throwing strikes in his first, 6 pitches of the night. Here's a line drive to left, but right at the left fielder, and the base runner's going to get doubled off. Caught by Braden Sakis. Lucas Stanky, the base runner, was halfway between first and second, doubled off on the line drive. One swing of the bat, and there are 2 outs. Sawyer Wieland will hit with now 2 outs and nobody on. And Hartenstein throws it right back to the backstop. Good defense behind him. Got him 2 outs on 1 swing of the bat. Kind of sidewinds that, and he's up high again, 2-0. Nate has been missing mostly high and away. I don't know, get him into the dugout with a 3-up, 3-down inning, then you can talk about the adjustments. That's low, 3 balls and no strikes. Coming home, finds the inside corner, 3-1. Yeah, Woodchuck's baseball is not all that far away. Bouncing ball back to the pitcher. Hartenstein has it, throws over to first. Despite some wildness, he works a 3-up, 3-down inning. Edgar gets a line drive single, erased on a double play from the outfield. Half inning complete, Edgar nothing. Mosinee coming to bat on Zaleski Sports, brought to you by Tommy's Express Car Wash.
Is your business, church, or organization getting a fair deal on your copier contracts? Do you even know how much you're spending? Bauer & Fine Business Technologies has been in the office technology industry for 70 years. We have an award-winning service department, and customers love our fair and flexible service contracts. If you're currently a customer, thank you. If you currently work with one of our competitors, let's talk. We can tell you if you're overpaying or getting a good deal. BBT, we want to be the easiest vendor you work with. b-bt.com.
Get more sales, more customers, more employees, more community support. Let Zaleski Sports help you today. Our advertising rates are less than what you have in your pocket now. People just like you watching this broadcast are your next customer or team member. Plus, you'll have the satisfaction of making sure that our light continues to shine on these student athletes. Use the phone in your hand. Email us now.
While Edgar's starting pitcher Brayton Halverson takes his warm-up tosses, here's the defense behind him. Asher Broadhaven's in left field. Jackson Miller in center. Camden Hine is in left. The infield, Sawyer Weiland at third. Lucas Stanky's the shortstop. Alex Schneider at second base and Brody Baumgartner at first. Gavin Maurer is catching. And Brayton Halverson will be ready to work to these Mosinee Indians in the bottom of the first inning in just a moment.
Green up from Indians, number 16, Tyler Barr.
Tyler Barr is ready to get Mosinee going. Home half of the first inning. Something to keep in mind as we play at Athletic Park today, a neutral site for these teams. Athletic Park plays small. First ball swinging fouled off behind home plate. You say, gee, the home run doesn't play as big a role in the high school game. At Athletic Park, maybe. Only 360 to center field. And it's tight down the foul lines, too. Off-speed pitch on the inside corner, strike two. Yeah, over the years, the Woodchucks have altered this ballpark. The visitors' bullpen in left field cuts into the left field playing area, so the left field foul line plays even shorter. Well hit ball, home run distance, but foul down the left field line. I've always thought that the ball carries pretty well here at Athletic Park, too. (0-2) pitch. Halverson to Bars. Fly ball. This is playable. It's on the infield. Shortstop drifts over a couple of steps on the outfield grass, and Lucas Stanky has retired Tyler Bars.
Now batting, number 26, Treve Stoffel.
Treve Stoffel is just as tall as I remember him from the basketball season. Takes on the inside corner, strike one. I only did a couple of Mosinee basketball games last season. In fact, in both of those games, Treve had a bad first half. He goes to halftime, he's got 4 points, 6 points, a couple of fouls on him. Well hit ball to center. Well, I misjudged that. Center fielder's coming in. Jackson Miller's got it. There's the second out. So, I mean, at halftime, Treve has only 4, 5, 6 points, and then by the time the game's over, he's at 32. Carter Fandry will hit with 2 outs and nobody on. Baseball tonight is brought to you by Culligan Water, specializing in all of your water softener, drinking water, and water filtration systems. Line drive down the left field line. Fair ball. Into the corner for a 2-out extra base hit. If the throw was more on line, it would have been close. Instead, the throw into second is wild. It's all the way up into foul territory. A double and a throwing error on left fielder Asher Broadhagen.
Now to the plate, number 47, Sebastian Anderson.
And a 2-out runner on third for Sebastian Anderson. 2-base hit and a third base on the throwing error from the outfield. Here's Sebastian Anderson, suddenly in an RBI spot. Just missed outside, ball one. Culligan Water says you can count on Culligan. They'll keep your water pure and healthy with unparalleled service and convenient delivery options. That's Culligan Water. Missed outside again, 2-0. Hard hit ball through the left side. A 2-out RBI for Sebastian Anderson. Anderson drives in Fandry, and the Indians will play from in front tonight with a 1-0 lead. Caden Kalages to hit now. Surrender innings. What am I talking about? Surrender innings. What am I talking about? That when there's 2 outs and nobody on, you just don't think, nothing doing this inning. No, a lot of things can happen in the high school game with 2 outs and no one on. String a couple of hits together. Kalages draws a 4-pitch walk. Bryson Sykes to hit now with runners on first and second. Takes a first pitch strike. Braden Halverson wants to limit the damage here in the first, see if he can get out with just 1 run. A Bryson Sakis hit to the outfield probably brings that runner around from second. It's outside, 1 ball and 1 strike. Starting pitchers are on a pitch count in the high school game, 100 pitches. And for Halverson, this is becoming a high pitch first inning. That's outside, 2-1. Line drive to center. Going to wave that runner around from second base. Mosinee's got back-to-back-to-back hits and has a 2-0 lead.
Number 5, Dave Seiler.
Dave Seiler will become the 7th Indian to hit in this inning. Quick visit to the mound. We will see Athletic Park a little more on these Zaleski Sports channels later in the season. We always have some American Legion baseball games on our schedule once the high school season comes to an end. And the combined Wausau East, Wausau West Bulldogs play most of their home games here at Athletic Park. When the Woodchucks are scheduled for home baseball in the Northwoods League, the Bulldogs play over at Wausau West. No press box. It's funny, when we used to do radio games at Wausau West, it seemed like all the time it rained there. Pitch bounces in front of the home plate area, gets away from the catcher. Runners on first and second will advance to second and third. A second wild pitch in the inning. And that comes right after a visit to the mound. Coach is not happy. If Dave Seiler hits safely to the outfield, he'll bring in 2 more. So this at-bat will be the difference between a so-so start and a really good start. Off speed, it hit him. Bases are full.
Now to the plate, number 57, Hammer, Nate Hartenstein.
Nate Hartenstein to hit now. He's the Mosinee pitcher, got a chance to help himself already with 2 runs across. There are 2 outs. Third out has been elusive for Edgar. Low, ball 1. Boy, I mean, at any level of baseball, but particularly in high school baseball, when the bases are loaded, the first pitch really needs to be strike 1. Just the pressure ratchets up when you're pitching from behind and the bases are full. See, that one was close, but just missed. And now the pitcher's in a 2-ball, no strike hole. Hitter spot for Nate Hartenstein. Up high, 3-0. Is Hartenstein asked to take here? We'll see in just a moment. A strike, taking, 3-1. Now the Mosinee pitcher at the plate will get to swing away. Nowhere to put him. Swing and a miss. Halverson changed speeds there. Got him a little out in front. 3 balls, 2 strikes. With 2 outs, all the runners will get a head start here. Low, ball 4, close. A take, walks in another run.
Now batting number 32, Tegan Hotchkiss.
See, when you're a little wild and you're the opposing pitcher, you don't get those calls. Tegan Hotchkiss, the designated hitter, bats in the 9 spot. Bases are still full for him, and a courtesy runner comes out from Mosinee. Pitcher will not stand at first base. Coming home, a little bit up and in, ball one. So again, Braden Halverson continues to pitch from behind in the first inning. Away, 2 balls and no strikes. First 2 batters made outs in this inning. Almost hit him with the bases loaded. Tegan Hotchkiss hits the deck. And now 3 balls, no strikes. I believe that he will also be taking a pitch here. See if Mosinee can get another run on the cheap. It's high. A 4-pitch walk with the bases loaded. A 4th run comes in.
Now back in the top of the order for the Indians, number 16, Tyler Bars.
So Mosinee has batted around, all of it with 2 outs. Tyler Bars popped out to the shortstop in shallow left field his first time up. Got a second try here in a long first inning. First ball swinging, popped him up. Bars is going to be responsible for 2 outs in the inning. Second baseman Alex Schneider makes the catch. All of the Mosinee runs score with 2 outs. 3 hits, a walk, 2 walks, a hit batter, and 4 runs are in. We'll go to the second. Indians 4, Wildcats nothing. This is high school baseball on Zaleski Sports, presented by Tommy's Express Car Wash.
Good evening, folks. Matt LePay here. Ridgetop Exteriors is kicking off your roof replacement like pros. Old shingles off, decking down, ice and water guard set. Textbook protection. Underlayment follows. Sealed tight like an O-line. Valleys flashed. Shingles installed row by row. Captain ventilated. The crew scoops every nail, leaving no yard marker behind. This project's wrapped. Your turn to call the play at ridgetopexteriors.com.
Culligan Water delivers. From your first call, to your first sip, to your first soak. Culligan, give us a tap. The only water that comes with a van.
Great Lakes Cheese in Wausau is hiring full-time second and third shifts with competitive starting wages and a pay increase every 90 days during your first year. Great Lakes Cheese invests in their employees. Apply today at jobs.greatlakescheese.com.
Welcome back to our Zaleski Sports coverage of high school baseball. Mosinee and Edgar are playing at Athletic Park tonight. I remember the first game that I did at Athletic Park. It was a first-round state playoff game. It's going to be Wausau West at DC Everest. And like in the middle of the afternoon, a little after lunchtime, the skies just opened up and it rained. The game was supposed to be at Wausau West. That game got moved on about an hour's notice here at Athletic Park, where they had actually a tarp. It was an all-grass field back then. Pulled the tarp off and were able to play baseball. Alex Schneider to lead off. That's high and away. Nate Hartstein surrendered a single in the first inning. Doubled off on a line drive to center field. So Nate has faced the minimum so far. Fly ball. Shallow in the outfield. Second baseman going back, and it's off his glove. Now, did he hold that? Did not hold it. Second baseman Tyler Bars probably should have let one of the outfielders come in. That's an error on the second baseman to start off the inning. Bars had to go back a long way and was suddenly stuck with what was going to be an over-the-shoulder chance. Jackson Miller to hit with a leadoff base runner on. Off the catcher's glove. That's a pass ball. Runner will move to second base. I mean, Mosinee gets 4 runs. Edgar doesn't have to get them all back at once. Don't have to eat the elephant in one bite. Nibble away, you get 1 or 2, you'd feel good about things. Sidearm delivery on the outside corner. 1-1. So we've seen Nate kind of change his release point. He did that once in the first inning, too. Fly ball, shallow center. Long ways in. Shortstop is going out. Trave Staffel's got it. There's the first out of the inning. Asher Broadhagen to hit. Runner does not advance beyond second base. Inside, ball one. No, a generous inside corner strike. All right, what do I know? Bouncing ball to the left side. Stoffel, the shortstop, deep in the hole. There's no one covering third base. Stoffel knew that he was too deep in the hole to make a play at first. Would have had the runner at third if someone was covering. I mean, who's supposed to be covering there? Probably the pitcher, but it's just an unusual situation. It's an infield hit that moves runners up to the corners. No, I don't fault the defensive alignment there at all. Situations where the pitcher covers third base, almost never. Runner at first base steals second, there's no throw down. Brody Baumgartner is the batter. First pitch to him was a ball. Brody could cut the lead in half with a line drive to the outfield. Did that hit him or did it hit his bat? Or did it hit nothing? Hit nothing. Went off the catcher's glove. There is very little room behind home plate to the backstop. Try to score from third at your own risk. Brody's ahead in the count, 2 balls, no strikes. Fly ball to shallow left field, not deep enough to score the runner. Bryson Shakis makes the catch. Runner does not advance. There's the second out.
Now batting number 5, Braden Halverson.
Braden Halverson will hit with 2 outs. Will Edgar get a couple of runs back, or will they be turned away here in the visitors' second? Let's find out. Up high, ball one. Baseball tonight's brought to you by Stevens Point Orthopedics, proudly continuing to offer complimentary sports physicals to Central Wisconsin athletes. 715-344-0701 to schedule an appointment. Bouncing ball to short. Stoffel, a step to his left, strong throw, got him. The Edgar Wildcats are turned away. 2 in scoring position, but none cross the plate. Stevens Point Orthopedics says to schedule your appointment for summer sports, call 715-344-0701. Mosinee 4, Edgar nothing on Zaleski Sports. Baseball tonight brought to you by Tommy's Express Car Wash.
Protect your ride from the elements with Tommy's Express Car Wash. Our top wash, The Works, is engineered with 14 steps to keep your car clean, whatever the weather. The Works includes detox pre-wash, removing the grime right from the start, seal in the shine with ceramic body wax, and defend against the elements with Tommy Guard. And don't forget to complete the clean with our vacuums and mat washers. Sign up now and wash unlimited at Tommy's Express.
Join us for Marshfield's Dairy Fest. Say cheese! Kick things off on Friday, May 29th with the Mayor's Breakfast from 5:30 to 9:30 a.m. Then at 5 p.m., head to Columbia Park for a night of family-friendly entertainment, including the play Winnie the Pooh and Friends. The fun continues on Saturday, May 30th with the parade at 11 a.m. Afterward, make your way to Wenzel Family Plaza for more activities. Be sure to explore the craft show at Chestnut and West 3rd Street, and while you're there, stop by the Pie and Ice Cream Social at the Upham Mansion. Wrap up the day at the Outdoor Beer Garden, hosted by Nuts Deep 2, featuring live music. For more information, go to visitmarshfield.com.
Mosinee sent 10 batters to the plate in the home first. Scored 4 runs, all of them with 2 outs. They'll have 2, 3, and 4 in their batting order to hit here in the home half of the second. Baseball tonight sponsored by Nicolet Bank. Personal banking at its best. Stevens Point, Wausau, Colby, Medford, Edgar, or Merrill. Or learn more online at nicoletbank.com. Chief Stoffel got under one and flied out to center field his first time up. He's 0 for 1 today. Inside corner, strike one. Lays off the breaking ball low. 1 ball and 1 strike. Bouncing ball off the plate to the shortstop. Treve is fast, still out by a couple of steps. Lucas Stanky throws him out.
Now batting number 6, Carter Fondre.
Carter Fondre doubled. Moved to third on a wild throw to try and get him at second base. And scored the first of the 4 Mosinee runs. Pitch goes to the backstop again. Ball 1. Missed outside. 2 balls and no strikes. A little bit low, 3-0. Braden Halverson in danger of giving up a 1-out walk. And Carter Fondre is aboard. Saw 4 pitches, none of them in the strike zone. He's been on both plate appearances tonight. Sebastian Anderson had a single his first time up, got himself an RBI. Our home plate umpire is wearing the full mask, just like all the catchers wear. And you know what? The game has got so much harder. The pitching velocity is up so much, I don't blame him a bit. I saw a major league game. Who was the umpire? It was C.B. Buckner. Got hit in the chest protector with a foul ball. He's working the home plate. Ball was fouled back. Hit him in the chest. And he collapsed like he was a paper doll. Because we've got more and more guys at the major league level who are throwing 100 miles per hour and more. So the 100-mile-per-hour hit fouled back right at you. It's a different ball game now. 1 ball and 1 strike. When I was a kid, which of course was before electric lighting and indoor plumbing, there was only one major league pitcher who threw above 100 miles per hour. In his rookie year, Nolan Ryan pitched for the Mets, was the only pitcher who threw above 100 miles per hour. This is a fly ball to right, couple of steps back, and it is off the glove of Camden Hine. Runner at first base had to assume a catch there, so he moves up only to second base. 1 out and runners at first and second. Caden Kalaji's to hit now. Caden walked his first time up. Rookie Nolan Ryan for the New York Mets was their number 5 starter, and it was thought that he was unsafe. He threw 100 miles per hour, and his control was lousy in his rookie year. And batters and other teams were complaining. So this guy's throwing 100 miles per hour, and he doesn't know where it's going. Obviously, Nolan Ryan later in his career straightened out all of those issues. Now, I mean, let's face it, the dynamics of baseball are going to change. If you've got guys like Jacob Mizorowski who are going to throw 103 miles per hour and do it 8, 9, 10 times in a game, here's a fly to right center. Right fielder is over. Redemption comes there for Caden Hine. He's got it for the second out. I mean, can major league hitters hit 103 mile per hour stuff? But we're going to find out. The Yankees sure couldn't on Friday night. Bryson Sakis singled his first time up. He's out in front of an off-speed pitch. Strike one. Four in the first, and now 2 outs here in the second. So Edgar looking not to fall further behind in this spot. Line drive, left center field, but right at the outfielder. Asher Broadhagen was positioned in the right spot. 2 aboard, an error and a walk without the benefit of a hit. Mosinee does not score, 2 innings complete. Indians 4, Wildcats nothing on Zaleski Sports, presented by Tommy's Express Car Wash.
The auto service specialist at Sherrill Tire and Auto Service can change your oil, fix your brakes, align your vehicle, make that check engine light go away, and more. Great service from great people at Sherrill Tire and Auto Service. Find your location at SherrillTire.com.
Are you tired of being a boring old tree, bird, or mythical war hero? Find the right job for you at Express Employment. Stop today and discuss positions that fit your abilities and qualifications, leading you to the perfect job. Always local, always strategically selected to match your skill set with local employers. There's a perfect job out there. Let Express Employment professionals help you find it. In Wausau, Stevens Point, Medford, and Marshfield. Find jobs and apply online at expresspros.com.
The quality materials that was used when the house was built were below builder grade. I wanted to do something a little exciting, add a little bit of color, a little bit of texture. The Infinity team took time to get to know us. He wanted to know what we wanted. Once he saw my design, he says, well, let's make this happen. It's a big project. Just changed the whole look of the house, and it looks like a brand new home. The Infinity team treated us like we were their family. I would recommend Infinity to anybody.
Fast-moving game so far tonight. We go to the top of the third. Edgar put 2 in scoring position in the second, couldn't cash him in.
Now batting for Edgar, number 4, Camden Hine.
9, 1, and 2 for the Wildcats to hit. Camden Hines in the 9 spot, outside, ball 1. Nate Hartenstein, the Mosinee pitcher, staked to a lead. So what would you like from him? Throw strikes. First 2 are out of the strike zone. 2 balls, no strikes. On the inside corner, 2 and 1. Lays off, that's high at the shoulders. 3 and 1. Strike. Count goes full, 3 and 2 as we start the top of the third inning. Bounced off the plate. Catcher's going to have to tough play. Yeah, you know what? Catcher Noah Zabro had to spin around if he was going to make that and knew that he would have to hustle the throw and didn't pick up the ball. That's an infield hit, I think. When I'm the official scorer, and I'm not sure if I am tonight or not, I'm generous. That's why the kids and the parents love me, and it's posted as an error. Come on, guys, give him a hit. Lucas Stanky to hit here. Okay, so we're all on the same page. I am marking E2, even though I think I disagree. Can't assume that the catcher is going to pick that up barehanded and then spin around to his left side and throw over to first base. Can't assume exceptional plays. Stanky singled his first time up and was doubled off at first base. Both teams have now committed 2 errors. Stanky, the only left-handed bat in the Mosinee lineup, in the Edgar lineup, beg your pardon. 3-1, waiting on this. Sidearm delivery, swing and a miss. Hartenstein changed the delivery point and got himself a swinging strike. Count fills up now. Checked his swing, call strike 3 on the outside corner. Nate found a good spot, and there's the first out of the inning. Gavin Maurer flied out to left his first time, 0 for 1 today. Ball 1. Baseball today brought to you by Mutual of Wausau Insurance, protecting homes, farms, and businesses since 1875. Find a dealer near you at mutualofwausau.com. Strike evens the count at 1-1. Tipped back to the catcher's glove for strike 2. Inside, 2-2. Out in front of that, swing and a miss. Back-to-back strikeouts for Nate Hartenstein. They're 2 down. Sawyer Weiland to hit.
Now batting for Edgar, number 23, Swire Whelan.
Quick visit to the mound. Not sure what this is about. This is the quickest of visits. Away, ball 1. You know what? For smaller schools, these schools, I guess you would describe both of these schools as mid-sized schools in our Zaleski family of sports. Both of these schools have outstanding athletic programs. Edgar football plays for a state championship every year. But in recent years, Edgar has played good basketball too. Mosinee, what? Student body 800, 900? Plays competitive football year after year. Good basketball, but they've had some players in recent years, and this baseball team looks pretty good. And you know what? For the smaller or mid-sized schools, I mean, here's the challenge. You've got to create the positive environment within the athletic department that makes kids want to play. If you've got only a couple of hundred kids, you can't have some kids, well, I don't play sports. No, playing sports has got to be the cool thing to do. 3-1 pitch, line drive up the middle, almost took the pitcher's head off, almost scalped him. 2-out single for Weiland. There are runners at first and second. Alex Schneider will get a chance to hit.
Now batting number 11, Alex Schneider.
I know for a while I did some Wausau-Newman games. Wausau-Newman is a small school. Their student body is about 150. And it's like when you enroll in school, it's told, you got to find a sport and you got to play or else we won't have a team. I know that Wausau-Newman, maybe a good 5-iron from here at Athletic Park? Made a lot of improvements to their athletic compound. Artificial turf football field, they want to get back to playing 11-man football instead of 8-man. And they've had tremendous success. They got 2 state championships in 8-man football. Snyder has worked ahead, 2 balls, no strikes. And that's away 3-0. Edgar has had traffic on the bases in all 3 innings, has not had the timely hit to bring anyone home. That's outside, a 4-pitch walk. Jackson Miller, who popped out his first time, will hit. Hine at third, Weiland at second. Schneider, who just drew the walk, is down at first. And with the bases loaded, first pitch to Miller is a strike. A lot of baseball left tonight, but you get the feeling this is a big at-bat. That's high, 1-1. Nate Hartenstein has the 2 outs in the inning via strikeout. 1-1 pitch with the bases full. Sidearm delivery and missed inside. 2-1. Can Edgar get themselves on the scoreboard? 2-1 pitch. Gets away from the catcher, not far enough away. I don't know, that would have been borderline. Didn't go straight back, kind of rolled up the first base side a little bit. Back at home plate, it's 3 balls and 1 strike to Jackson Miller. Swing and a miss. That would have been a borderline pitch. I get it. At 3-1, you're looking for something you can drive. That was at the letters, maybe a little bit high. See, you could take that and you'd get nothing worse at 3-2 here. Runners are going inside, missed by just a little. Ball 4. Back-to-back walks get a run in for the Edgar Wildcats.
Number 9, Asher Broadhagen.
Here's Asher Broadhagen to take his turn. And now we'll have a visit to the mound and a pitching change for Mosinee. Nate Hartenstein's day ends after 2 2/3 innings.
Now pitching for the Mosinee Indians, number 13, Braden Reiki.
Braden Reiki will take over. Hartenstein's control was not all that good today. He allowed only 2 hits. He's responsible for all 3 of the runners that are on base here. And Braden Reiki is looking to close the door on the visitors' 3rd inning. Reiki's a tall hit, big right-hander. I've always thought in high school baseball, going to the bullpen with the bases loaded is a tough spot. And it's tough duty at any level of baseball. But at the high school level, where sometimes a pitcher's control is not as automatic as you'd like it to be, bases loaded's a tough spot. Asher Broadhagen is 1 for 1, a single his first time up. A single in this spot sure changes the look of this ballgame. Braden's first pitch bounces it off the side of home plate and right back to the screen. Not the start that you're looking for. Baseball sponsored by Valley Communities Credit Union. For 90 years, Valley Communities Credit Union's been a part of your hometown team. Local, trusted, strong. Valley Communities Credit Union, where community comes first. Federally insured, NCUA. Strike. That's a borderline pitch. Right at the knees. 1-1. Boy, Braden getting the friendly call kind of changes the look at this at-bat. Instead of 2-0, it's 1-1. Coming home here, line drive and sinking. It's down in shallow center field. 1 run in, 2 runs in, and the Wildcats are being heard from. Broadhagen's 2 for 2 and his 2-out single brings in 2 runs. Runner on third base. Mosinee's got that tying run just 90 feet away now. Brody Baumgartner, runner on first base, steals second. There's no throw down. So now there are two in scoring position. Edgar could take the lead with a 2-out hit here to the outfield. 1-0 pitch. Aimed it. Boy, where was that? That pitch looked for sure it had the inside corner. Judged to be a ball. 2 balls, no strikes. That's inside, 3-0. Braden Reiki is in danger of loading up the bases. That's on the inside corner for a strike. Now 3-1. Lights are on. Sun is setting beyond the left field fence. A pleasant early evening at Athletic Park in Wausau. Ground ball. Stoffel at short. Needs to make an accurate throw here to end the inning, and he does. Mosinee's lead is still good, but Edgar is heard from. We'll go to the bottom of the third and our new score. Indians 4, Wildcats 3 on Zaleski Sports. Baseball brought to you by Tommy's Express Car Wash.
Take your education out of the classroom and give New Spaces a spin. Wherever you are, North Central Technical College is there with flexible learning options, including rolling start dates and 100% online classes. Earn your degree around your life.
At Nicolet Bank, a great rate isn't new or trendy. Our Real Rewards checking has offered 3.00% annual percentage yield since 2011, earning customers over $30 million in interest. Join your friends and neighbors in experiencing Real Rewards checking and get excited to earn 3% more. See terms and apply at nicoletbank.com. Nicolet Bank. Real people, real conversations.
We can close the book now on Mosinee starter Nate Hartenstein, who worked 2 2/3 innings. He allowed 4 hits, 3 runs, all 3 of the runs charged to him because he walked 2 of those batters that came around to score. On what was scored an error on the pitcher, only 2 of the 3 runs are earned. Nate struck out 2, walked 2, and hit a batter.
Up to bat for Mosinee, number 5, Dave Seiler.
Dave Seiler to lead things off for the Indians, who've got to get the offense going again here in the bottom of the third. Inside, ball 1. Seiler was hit by a pitch his first time up. A little bit outside, 2 balls, no strikes. We're sponsored tonight by Marshfield's Dairy Fest. Say cheese. Friday, May 29th and Saturday, May 30th. Enjoy the Mayor's Breakfast, the parade, live music at Nut Steep 2. For more information, go to visitmarshfield.com. Took something off that and just inside. 3-1. Braden Halverson thought that was a strike. Edgar pitcher kind of looked in and held his stare for a moment. Inside again. Mosinee's got a leadoff base runner. Dane Seiler down to first base.
Now batting number 13, Braden Reinke.
Braden Reinke will come in to hit in the Hartenstein spot in the batting order. Strike 1. This is a well-hit ball to center field, but the center fielder's got a beat on it, going back. Wow, that turned into an over-the-shoulder catch. Jackson Miller reels in a deep line drive in center. Tegan Hotchkiss walked his first time up. Strike one to Tegan. Popped up, it's on the infield. Runner retreats to first base, and the second baseman, Alex Schneider, makes the catch. To the top of the Mosinee batting order, Tyler Bars is 0 for 2. Bars made 2 of the 3 outs in the 10-batter second inning. 10-batter first inning, beg your pardon. So Tyler would love to get on track here. Wild pitch. Runner will advance from first to second. I mean, what's the mission here for Edgar pitcher Braden Halverson? Keep it a 1-run game. Team's done enough to get you back in this. Don't want to fall further behind again. 1-0 pitch popped up on the infield. Should bring the inning to a close. Third baseman calls and catches. Sawyer Weiland has retired Tyler Bars, who's now 0 for 3 in the game. Mosinee got a leadoff base runner, did nothing with it. 3 innings complete. Indians 4, Wildcats 3 on Zaleski Sports. Brought to you by Tommy's Express Car Wash.
I got referred to the orthodontist, and I was really nervous, but in my 2-year process, the staff was very welcoming and very kind to me. My brother also had treatment here, and he was very happy with the smile. I'd recommend Bruce Orthodontics to all my friends and family that want a beautiful smile just like us.
When I come in for my appointment, the wait is really short. All of the workers are very kind and sweet. They try to make sure that everything in my mouth is just right after my checkup, and Dr. Bruce is very nice.
I'd love the opportunity to meet you and transform your smile.
Call us to set up your free consultation today.
The littlest thing of walking or just being able to get around the community or walk to the grocery store or walk around the grocery store is just something little, but that is such an impactful thing, I think, to the patient to say, okay, well, I have 5 other things, but you were able to just help me with one of them. And I think that is gratifying for me personally, just to help even one small aspect of their life.
Edgar has battled their way back into this ballgame. They now trail by a run as we go to the Edgar half, the top of the 4th inning. I'm Chris Conley. Glad you're with us. Mondays usually are not that busy of a night along our Zaleski sports channels. We are the only night game. Everything else on Zaleski was a late afternoon start. So as we get later into this Monday evening, we'll have the audience all to ourselves. Braden Halverson, opposing pitcher, ball 1, and there's ball 2, high and in. Braden Ranke is the second pitcher Mosinee's used in the game, and he's down 2-0. Adjusts, took something off, and throws a strike. All the pitchers have to adjust to the synthetic pitching mound here. Strike 2. There are some synthetic infields where the pitcher's mound is still made of dirt. It makes a mess. Some of the dirt gets onto the carpeting. Aimed that one, 3-2. Full count, coming home. Just missed. Close. It's a leadoff walk. Braden Halverson down to first base.
Now batting number 4, Camden High.
There is one of the synthetic turf fields in the Madison area. Maybe it's Sun Prairie. That the area around home plate is dirt also. dirt pitcher's mound, dirt circle around home plate, and then everything else is synthetic. Courtesy runner will come out for the pitcher, Braden Halverson. Camden Hine singled from the 9 spot his first time up, 1 for 1 today. Big lead at first base. Runner not going. The pitch is ball 1 to Hine. Throw over to first. Runner's back. Mosinee Family Chiropractic provides personalized care to improve your well-being and your quality of life. Schedule an appointment. Call 715-693-4144. 715-693-4144. Inside, and Camden Hine, the Edgar batter, is worked ahead. 2 balls, no strikes. Taking there. That's up high, 3-0. Taking, inside corner, strike 1. Courtesy runner at first base. That's the tying run in this ball game as we play the top of the 4th inning. Looking to bunt, pushed up the third base side and foul for strike 2. Sebastian Anderson, the Mosinee third baseman, would have had to hustle that throw over to first base. That would have been a close play. Now with 3 balls and 2 strikes, the bunt is no longer in order. Fouled off. Into the playground. You know what's not up yet? The net that goes between the stands down the first base line and the playground. When the Woodchucks play, the kids on the jungle gym or whatever, danger. Fouled off again in the same spot. Yeah, so the Woodchucks put up a high net that attached to one of the lighting stanchions and to the luxury boxes behind home plate. Protect the kids. Camden Hine is going to see an 8th pitch in this at-bat, so he's battling. Up high, ball 4. Back-to-back walks in the 4th inning. Lucas Stanky, a single and a strikeout. He's 1 for 2. If nothing else, Stanky's looking for contact to move these runners up. It's his first at-bat against Ranke, and it's a ball. Ranke is also having trouble mastering the strike zone. Strike there, 1-1. Fouled back down the third base side. Missed Mr. Conley's vehicle. A ball and 2 strikes. Reiki to Stanky. Serves that one to center field. It's sinking and it's down. There's going to be a force at third base and bobbled. Did they get him? Waiting for a call from our infield umpires, out at third base. The lead courtesy runner had to hold up to see if that line drive would be caught, and a throw-out assist from the outfield. Stanky singles, but a runner is out at third. Center fielder Carter Fandre threw him out. That's the first out of the inning on the bases. Gavin Maurer, the catcher, is 0 for 2. Low, a ball and a strike. Strike 2. Boy, now the story of this top of the fourth inning is not fully written yet, but it just seems like outs on the bases snuff out what could have been big innings. Checked his swing, judged to be a little low. Close, 2-2. He didn't go. That was a question of whether to be called ball or strike. Count evens. 2-2 pitch, took something off. Oh my. Braden Ranke was wondering where that was. In fact, I think he just asked the umpire. Count goes 3-2. Ranke thought he had Gavin Maurer struck out on that pitch. And he aims that when it's ball 4. The bases are loaded. You got to battle through the calls that don't come your way, right? Ranke, the Mosinee pitcher, thought he had a strikeout for the second out of the inning. Sawyer Weiland will hit now with the bases full and 1 out. Mosinee pinches in at the corners at first and third. So a ground ball hit sharply to either side. They're going to try and cut down the run and get the force at home plate. On this synthetic infield, the ball will get upon those infielders quickly. Ball 1 with the bases loaded. Edgar threatening to tie this game up or take the lead. Strike, 1-1. Fouled off down the first base side, a ball and 2 strikes. Coming home, a strikeout would help the Indians' cause. Bounced in front of home plate. Runners do not advance. 2 balls and 2 strikes here. Fouled off again. Sawyer Weiland bats third in the Edgar order. He's 1 for 2. He singled his last time up. Two pitch. They're going to appeal, I believe, to the infield umpire. He didn't go. Laid off the off-speed pitch. 3-2. 1 out and the bases are loaded. Braden Ranke's got to throw a strike here. Tip to the catcher's mitt. Strike 3.
Now batting number 11, Alex Schneider.
Alex Schneider to hit now. Ranke's got an exit door open with 2 strikes, with 2 outs after the strikeout. Could get out of this inning without giving up a run. Strike 1. Schneider's been on base in both of his plate appearances. Reached on an error and walked his last time up. 0-1 pitch. Bounced off the plate on the first base side, foul. 0-2. All Roads Real Estate brings you baseball tonight in Mosinee. They bring you a great blend of experience and knowledge with local realtors who support this community, the schools and other programs. Buying, selling, renting, or commercial. Let All Roads Real Estate lead you home. 0-2 pitch. Strike 3 called and the inning is over. Alex Schneider thought that was low. Bases loaded and back-to-back strikeouts for Braden Ranke to escape a jam in the top of the 4th. Edgar is still a run behind. 4-3 will go to the bottom of the 4th when we come right back on Zaleski Sports. Brought to you by Tommy's Express Car Wash.
We have team members in our lives, whether it's this or that or friends, and he's my team member that look for my best interest. And he said, we're going to get you up walking without the walker. And I'm like, oh, really? And he says, yeah, we are. I'm really grateful from the bottom of my heart to Shai and his staff because they made the impossible seem possible.
Call to set up a free, no obligation evaluation. Next Step Prosthetics, the fit for you.
Is your business, church, or organization getting a fair deal on your copier contracts? Do you even know how much you're spending? Bauer & Fine Business Technologies has been in the office technology industry for 70 years. We have an award-winning service department, and customers love our fair and flexible service contracts. If you're currently a customer, thank you. If you currently work with one of our competitors, let's talk. We can tell you if you're overpaying or getting a good deal. BBT, we want to be the easiest vendor you work with. b-bt.com.
Good evening, folks. Matt LePay here. Ridgetop Exteriors is kicking off your roof replacement like pros. Old shingles off, decking down, ice and water guard set. Textbook protection. Underlayment follows. Sealed tight like an O-line. Valleys flashed. Shingles installed row by row. Captain ventilated. The crew scoops every nail, leaving no yard marker behind. This project's wrapped. Your turn to call the play at ridgetopexteriors.com.
Tell you what, I've got a pretty strong sense that Mosinee's going to need more than 4 runs to get this game into the win column. Bottom of the 4th, they've got 3, 4, and 5 in their batting order. Treef Stoffel will lead off. He's 0 for 2. I've put my light coat on between innings. Sorry, ladies, the gun show is over. First ball hitting and through the left side. Treves got a leadoff hit here in the 4th. Carter Fondre doubled and walked, so he's been on base both times. Carter has already given away that he's going to be asked on to bunt here. Squared, and the pitcher stepped off the rubber. Pulls the bat away, pitches low, and Treef Stoffel takes second base regardless. I would think if you were willing to bunt the runner over to second, you'd keep the bunt on, put that runner at third base here. No. Hit him on the arm. Home plate umpire says that got him on the elbow. Sebastian Anderson reached on an error and has a single. Mosinee's got something going. And there'll be a visit to the mound, too. In the scoreless 3rd inning for the Indians, they had a runner at second base, couldn't bring him around. This looks like an even more promising situation, 1st and 2nd, and no one out. We're brought to you by Charlie's Hardware. Home projects, home repairs, sporting goods, rental services, and automotive. No matter what you need, turn to Charlie's Hardware in Mosinee to get the job done. Leave it to Charlie's Hardware, because you've got work to do. Sebastian Anderson, big kid, hits in the number 4 spot. First pitch, strike 1. Inside out swing, fouls it off. Strike 2. I mean, Anderson's a big bat here for Mosinee. But with 2 strikes, you're looking for contact. You want a productive at-bat to move those runners around. Down on the count 0-2. Coming home. Off-speed pitch, and this is well hit. It's deep to left field. Is the ballpark going to hold it? It's up against the top of the wall on a fly. 2 runs come around to score. The ball is loose in the infield. There'll be a play at third, not in time. Sebastian Anderson brings in 2, and Mosinee is rebuilding its lead. He just missed a home run. That hit off the top of the wall in left field. So Mosinee reestablishes. Runs that just kind of think the Indians are going to need. Runner at third here. Cue ball shot to first base. Runner's going to score there. Brody Baumgartner, the first baseman, takes it over. That's the first out of the inning, but Sebastian Anderson scores from third base.
Now batting number 0, Bryson Savaitis.
Bryson Savaitis is 1 for 2 today, singled back in the 4-run first inning. 3 more runs in here in the fourth. Bases are empty after the ground out to the right side. Up high for a ball. So it's the second time tonight that Mosinee has bumped the lead up to 4 runs. Off-speed pitch, it's popped up on the infield. There's the second out.
Now batting for Mosinee, number 10, Mitchell Mixman.
Mitchell Micklig will pinch hit here for Dane Seiler. 2 outs. Checked his swing. It's a foul ball. Went off his bat. Braden Halverson, all 7 of the runs in, charged against him. 6 of them earned. Mosinee has not struck out in this game. Check swing there. Nope, hit him. In on the handle. Mickling's a hit batter. Braden Reiki to hit. Fouled off. A lot of foul balls have been finding their way into the kids' park down the first base side. During the American Legion season, the Plover Black Sox pay the kids 25 cents in concession credit for each foul ball they retrieve. Low, 1 ball and 1 strike. Throw over to first, runners back. A little bit high, 2-1. Wild pitch outside will move the runner up from first to second. So that puts another runner in scoring position. Boy, and Edgar really can't afford to fall further behind in this spot. Braden Ranke takes a strike, 3-2. So the runner at second base will be going. Edgar is pinching both the shortstop and second baseman behind second base. That's not the right spot. Yeah, they're going back to their regular defensive alignment. Pitch is outside, and it's wild, and the runner will move up to third base too. A walk to Ranke. Miklig will move down to third base. Tegan Hotchkiss to hit now. Courtesy runner comes out for the pitcher. So Edgar trying desperately not to fall further behind. Both of the runners on without the benefit of a hit. Hit batter and a walk, and there's strike one. The good teams make you pay for your mistakes. This is one of those at-bats here for Tegan Hotchkiss. Runner is going. It's a hit and run, popped up on the infield. High one for Alex Schneider, who makes the catch. Mosinee gets 3 more runs in. 4 complete in our new score. Mosinee 7, Edgar 3 on Zaleski Sports, brought to you by Tommy's Express Car Wash.
Get more sales, more customers, more employees, more community support. Let Zaleski Sports help you today. Our advertising rates are less than what you have in your pocket now. People just like you watching this broadcast are your next customer or team member. Plus, you'll have the satisfaction of making sure that our light continues to shine on these student athletes. Use the phone in your hand. Email us now.
Culligan Water delivers. From your first call to your first sip to your first soak. Culligan, give us a tap. The only water that comes with a van.
Great Lakes Cheese in Wausau is hiring full-time second and third shifts with competitive starting wages and a pay increase every 90 days during your first year. Great Lakes Cheese invests in their employees. Apply today at jobs.greatlakescheese.com.
We go to the top of the 5th inning. On the top of the 4th, Edgar had the bases loaded and a chance to take the lead. Now they've fallen behind by 4 runs again. Both teams have had chances to take control of this game. Mosinee's been more opportunistic. Jackson Miller had a good play in deep center field earlier in the game. 0 for 1. A fly out on the infield and a walk. Up high, ball 1. Braden Ranke is the second Mosinee pitcher. And both Mosinee throwers so far today have had trouble throwing strikes. Little inside, 2-0. Boy, that was in about the same spot. That one judged a strike. 2 balls and 1 strike. Took something off and left it up high. 3 balls and 1 strike to Jackson Miller. And now that Braden Ranke is staked to a 4-run lead, don't want to be issuing free passes here. Line drive, a leadoff hit to left field. Asher Broadhagen is 2 for 2 already, 2 singles. Asher looks to be the first player to join the 3-hit club tonight. Starts him off with a ball. Two balls and no strikes. Newton Electric says from residential to commercial, industrial to agriculture. Newton Electric in Wausau has been serving central Wisconsin since 1977. Give them a call or find them online at newtonelec.com. That's newtonelec.com. And there's a strike, 2-1. On the inside corner, battling back to 2 balls and 2 strikes, is Braden Reiki, the Mosinee pitcher. Edgar owns the hit column, 6-5. And that's fouled back to the screen. Waiting on a 2-2 pitch here, took something off and called strike 3. Breaking ball got the very bottom of the strike zone, and Braden Reiki has a strikeout.
Now batting number 6, Brody Baumgartner.
Reiki, since coming on in relief with 2 outs in the second, now has 3 strikeouts against 2 walks. Brody Baumgartner to hit, 0 for 2 today. Strike 1. Edgar is sending someone down to the bullpen. We may have a new pitcher coming up in the next inning. Fly ball to left. Dane Seiler's got it. There's the second out.
The cell phone has found its owner.
Braden Halverson, who may be seeing a relief pitcher come in for him in the home half of the 5th, will take a turn at bat. First ball swinging. Stoffel at short shovels the ball to second, and the inning comes to an end. Edgar does nothing with a leadoff hit. We'll go to the bottom of the 5th, 7-3 Mosinee. This is high school baseball on Zaleski Sports, brought to you by Tommy's Express Car Wash.
Protect your ride from the elements with Tommy's Express Car Wash. Our Top Wash the Works is engineered with 14 steps to keep your car clean, whatever the weather. The Works includes detox pre-wash, removing the grime right from the start, seal in the shine with ceramic body wax, and defend against the elements with Tommy Guard. And don't forget to complete the clean with our vacuums and mat washers. Sign up now and wash unlimited at Tommy's Express.
Join us for Marshfield's Dairy Fest. Say cheese! Kick things off on Friday, May 29th with the Mayor's Breakfast from 5:30 to 9:30 a.m. Then at 5 p.m., head to Columbia Park for a night of family-friendly entertainment, including the play, Winnie the Pooh, and Friends. The fun continues on Saturday, May 30th with the parade at 11 a.m. Afterward, make your way to Wenzel Family Plaza for more activities. Be sure to explore the craft show at Chestnut and West 3rd Street, and while you're there, stop by the Pie and Ice Cream Social at the Upham Mansion. Wrap up the day at the Outdoor Beer Garden, hosted by Nuts Deep 2, featuring live music. For more information, go to visitmarshfield.com.
As we suspected, Edgar is making a pitching change. Here comes Jackson Miller. Jackson Miller barely got down to the bullpen down the first base side. I think he threw only 1 or 2 pitches. And now he's got to warm up on what's become kind of a chilly night. He's got to warm up on the mound. Miller had been playing center field. This is a straight switch. Braden Halverson is out in center field as the new center fielder. We can close the book on the Edgar starter, Braden Halverson. Halverson worked the first 4 innings, 7 runs, 6 of them earned, gave up 5 hits, didn't strike out anyone, walked 5. So really all the pitchers that we've seen have struggled with their control. Halverson with 5 walks and hit 2 batters. To the top of the Mosinee batting order, Tyler Bars. He's the only Indian starter who has not been on base tonight. He's 0 for 3. And Jackson Miller starts him off up high, ball 1. That was called a strike. First pitch of the sequence was indeed a strike, and there's strike 2. No balls and 2 strikes. Down the first base side, out of play. Not a lot of foul ground at Athletic Park. Most balls find that area down the first base side that's going to be set up as a beer garden once the Woodchucks begin playing today. Bounced well in front of home plate, a ball and 2 strikes. Need the sand wedge to hit that one. Chopped to short deep in the hole and past the shortstop Lucas Stanky. A hit for Tyler Bars.
Now batting number 26, Tree Stoppel.
I'm looking around at the crowd now at Athletic Park. Since the sun has gone down, it's become noticeably cooler. Lead runner is going, big jump, and a stolen base for Tyler Bars. Treve Stoffel waiting on a 1-0 pitch. Outside, 2-0. Yeah, you can tell that it's gotten cold. Everyone's got a jacket on here, and those who have brought them have blankets covering up their knees and their laps. That's bounced low, 3 balls and no strikes. Treve Stoffel is 1 for 3, singled his last plate appearance. Runners going, trying to steal third. There'll be a throw down there. Safe. Back-to-back stolen bases for Tyler Bars. Close play. Ball and runner arrived at about the same time. Back at the plate, Treve Stoffel waits on a 3-1 pitch. Down low, ball 4. First 2 batters to face Jackson Miller have reached. Carter Fadre's been on base all 3 times. Was hit by a pitch and came around to score his last time. Got a double and a walk too. Mosinee loves the double steal. Pulls the bat back, throw down to third, runner is safe. Stoffel moves up from first to second. Nobody out, and now 2 more in scoring position. Low, 2 balls and no strikes. Jackson Miller is the 4th pitcher that we've seen. 2 for Mosinee, 2 for Edgar. Chopped to third. Got to be a play at the plate. Got to get the tag here and out at home plate. Sawyer Weiland, the third baseman, came home and cut down the runner at home plate. Fandre reaches on a fielder's choice. But the first out of the inning is at home. Here's Sebastian Anderson. 2 for 3, a single and a triple his last time up. Throw down to first, runners back. Ball 1 at home plate. So we've seen 2 pitchers for each side. And all 4 pitchers tonight have had trouble throwing strikes. Hit through the right side. Going to try and score that runner from second? Yes. It's an RBI single. Sebastian Anderson's got a 3-hit afternoon.
Now batting number 4, Hayden Kalaji.
And's got a 3 RBI game, too. Moves runners to first and third, too. With only 1 out, Mosinee's looking for more. Pitcher steps off, throws back to first. Runners back. Caden Kalaji's to hit. 0 for 3 today, but was aboard on an error. Runner from first is going. They're going to throw down and cut it off. Runner from third does not advance. Two more in scoring position. Off speed, checked his swing and fouled it off. Will stay at no balls and 2 strikes. Our baseball coverage tonight is brought to you by Sherrill Tire and Auto Service. Save up to $180 on new tires at Sherrill Tire and Auto Service now through June 4th on Goodyear tires. Locations in Stevens Point, Wisconsin Rapids, Wausau, and Marshfield. Sherrill Tire and Auto Service. Breaks in for strike 3. There's the second out of the inning. Jackson Miller threw that off-speed pitch for a strike.
Now batting number 0, Bryson Savaitis.
Bryson Savaitis is 1 for 3 today. Singled in the 4-run first inning. And has popped out twice since then. Mosinee's already got a run in, looking to build the lead more. Smacked down the third base side, foul. Do I see by next weekend temperatures will climb into the 70s? It's been a while. Mother's Day was kind of windy and cold. Got to speak to my mother in Tampa, Florida. 85, she said. Popped up towards us, up on the roof over our broadcast location. No balls, 2 strikes. Two outs now, 0-2 pitch. Mosinee's trying to pick up runners from second and third base. Off-speed pitch bounces in front of the plate. Good stop by the catcher Gavin Maurer. 1-2. I mean, this at-bat here determines if Edgar kind of loses contact with Mosinee in this game. A hit would bring in 2 runs and we'd have a football score. We'd have 10-3 with a hit to the outfield. Off-speed pitch there. That one drops in. Called. Strike 3. Jackson Miller has used that breaking ball twice as a strikeout pitch. The Indians get 1 run. Edgar falls behind by 5. Our new score is 8-3 as we'll go to the 6th inning when we come back on Zaleski Sports, brought to you by Tommy's Express Car Wash.
The auto service specialist at Sherrill Tire and Auto Service can change your oil, fix your brakes, align your vehicle, make that check engine light go away, and more. Great service from great people at Sherrill Tire and Auto Service. Find your location at SherrillTire.com.
Are you tired of being a boring old tree, bird, or mythical war hero? Find the right job for you at Express Employment. Stop today and discuss positions that fit your abilities and qualifications, leading you to the perfect job. Always local, always strategically selected to match your skill set with local employers. There's a perfect job out there. Let Express Employment professionals help you find it. In Wausau, Stevens Point, Medford, and Marshfield. Find jobs and apply online at expresspros.com.
The quality materials that was used when the house was built were below builder grade. I wanted to do something a little exciting, add a little bit of color, a little bit of texture. The Infinity team took time to get to know us. He wanted to know what we wanted. Once he saw my design, he says, well, let's make this happen. It's a big project. Just changed the whole look of the house, and it looks like a brand new home. The Infinity team treated us like we were their family. I would recommend Infinity to anybody.
Edgar still has 6 outs to work with as we go to the top of the 6th, but they've got 5 runs to find. Camden Hine will lead off against Braden Reiki. Strike 1. Partly cloudy sky overhead, not completely dark here. Lights in full effect at Athletic Park. Inside corner, strike 2. And there's strike 3, a 3-pitch strikeout for Braden Reiki. That's the best sequence for any pitcher we've seen tonight. 3 in the strike zone.
Now batting number 44, Lucas Stanky.
Lucas Stanky is 2 for 3 for Edgar today. To the top of their batting order we go with the bases empty and 1 out. Inside, ball 1. We're brought to you by Ridgetop Exteriors. Just like these players bring their best to the field, Ridgetop Exteriors brings top-tier performance to your home. Roofing projects, siding, windows, doors, Ridgetop Exteriors. The winning strategy to protect your home. Visit ridgetopexteriors.com and score big with trusted, local, affordable service. One ball and 1 strike. Foul back, 1-2. Mosinee's had 2 big innings, 4 in the first, where they sent 10 batters to the plate. And 3 more in the 4th. Single run of the 5th, making their total of 8. 8-3 now. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Inside, 2-2. Foundation Finance says start a job making the money you need with flexible scheduling, a close-knit, fun-loving group, and full-time benefits that start from day 1. Learn more at foundationfinance.com. Over the second baseman's head, a 1-out single. Lucas Stanky has a 3-hit game.
Up to bat, number 2, Gavin Maurer.
Gavin Maurer has a walk, a strikeout, and a fly out to left, officially 0 for 2 today. Edgar's got to get something out of this inning. Looking to bunt. It's up the first base side. Throw to first. Got him. Sacrifice. I'm not sure that trailing by 5 runs that Edgar can afford to give up outs like that. But no matter. Coach's choice. Sawyer Wieland to hit now. He's 1 for 3. Had a single in the 3-run 4th inning where Edgar scored all of their runs tonight. Takes a strike. Low, 1-1. A leadoff single and a sacrifice. That's that runner at second base for the Wildcats. A little bit low, 2 balls, 1 strike. There's a strike, 2-2. Braden Reiki came into the game with 2 outs in the 3rd inning. None of the runs that are in for Edgar are charged to him. Off speed, left it inside. Count fills up. Tipped back to the catcher's mitt, couldn't hold it. So we'll do 3-2 again. That foul ball looks like a double bingo. Went off the catcher and may have hit our home plate umpire. Everyone's okay down there. Three-two pitch, fouled off. That hit something in the playground. I think one of the jungle gyms has like a roof on it. Keeps the sun off the equipment. Sounds like that got the roof out there in the playground. 3-2 pitch, off speed, hit through the right side, seeing eye. Edgar's going to bring that runner all the way around. The ball was bobbled for a moment in right field. No error there. The run was going to score anyway. Lucas Stanky comes around, 2 hits in the inning. And Edgar cuts a 5-run deficit to 4 runs. RBI for Weiland. Alex Schneider to hit. On via an error, on via a walk. Takes strike 1. Can Edgar do enough to make these late innings interesting? We'll find out. There are 2 outs here. Fouled back. Yikes. Off the luxury boxes above the press box. When the Woodchucks are playing, that luxury suite sells for a lot of money. Don't want any damage to the windows there. 0-2 pitch. Tapped foul keeps the at-bat alive. Express Employment Professionals says get help finding your next career at Express Employment Professionals. They have locations in Wausau, Stevens Point, and Marshfield. Learn more at expresspros.com. That's expresspros.com. 0-2 pitch. Off-speed pitch, and that's fouled back. Up on the balcony of the luxury suite. That was just tapped back there. When the Woodchucks play here, the Woodchucks have a lot of seating options. They have tables that you can buy for the ball game right behind home plate. Best view in the whole house. Some of them, I think, are an all-you-can-eat deal. Just keep the hot dogs coming during the game. This one is fouled off. Alex Snyder is battling for this at-bat. Oh, 2 pitch bounces in front of the plate. Runner does not advance. To be honest with you, it's been a long time since I've seen a Woodchucks game. I mean, I'm busy during the summer. Zaleski Sports keeps us busy with American Legion games. Took something off, and that's down low. 2 balls and no strikes. Two pitch. Bounced off the plate. Stoffel, the shortstop, on the run. Throw is low, and the inning continues. Let's wait on the scoring on that, because Schneider may have beaten that out. That would have been a close play at first base regardless. posted as an error to the shortstop, and the inning continues. Jackson Miller will hit. Miller takes a strike. I mean, again, Edgar has not put up the white flag of surrender in this game. The tying run with 2 outs waits in the on-deck circle. And that's fouled back. No balls and 2 strikes. Yeah, this is an 8-4 ball game, but it just played a lot closer than what we have on the scoreboard. Strike 3 called at the lower part of the zone. Jackson Miller has struck out, and the inning comes to an end. Edgar gets 1 run, but to be honest, they needed more. It's now 8-4. We'll go to the bottom of the 6th next on Zaleski Sports, brought to you by Tommy Express Car Wash.
Take your education out of the classroom and give new spaces a spin. Wherever you are, North Central Technical College is there with flexible learning options, including rolling start dates and 100% online classes. Earn your degree around your life.
At Nicolet Bank, a great rate isn't new or trendy. Our Real Rewards checking has offered 3.00% annual percentage yield since 2011, earning customers over $30 million in interest. Join your friends and neighbors in experiencing Real Rewards checking and get excited to earn 3% more. See terms and apply at nicoletbank.com. Nicolet Bank. Real people, real conversations.
I'm Chris Conley. I'm looking through my scorecard here. Both teams have left a lot of runners on base. We're going to the home half of the 6th, and Mosinee's left 10 on base in this game. Edgar has left 9 on base. So trailing by 4 runs with 9 runners left on base means that you've had your chances. Mitchell Micklig will lead off for the Mosinee Indians. Mitchell came in as a pinch hitter back in the 4th inning and was hit by a pitch. This will be his first time around against Jackson Miller. First ball swinging, and that's fouled off. Breaks in for a strike, 1-1. Playing in darkness now with the lights on at Athletic Park. 0-2 pitch. Low for a ball. Over in my neighborhood, high up on Wausau's west side, when they're playing a night game at Athletic Park, you see the lights from the top of the hill. Somebody's playing somewhere. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Off-speed pitch, and this is well hit to left, but it hung up a little bit. Nope, it's off the wall. Left fielder Asher Broadhagen thought that was gone. It's kind of in that well out there in left where the bullpen extends onto the warning track. A leadoff double for Mickling. Braden Reike to hit now. Mosinee's had 3 extra base hits, 2 doubles and a triple. Reike, who's been in the game since the 3rd inning, this will be his 3rd at-bat. Walked and flied out. And this ball is well hit to center field, but it hung up. Center fielder's going back a few steps. Backpedaling, it's off his glove. It's an error in the outfield. Braden Halverson, who was the starting pitcher, now playing center field, had to go back and wound up playing that ball off to the side. Error on the center fielder. Runners at second and third. And there's nobody out. Tegan Hotchkiss, a walk, and 2 pop-outs on the infield. He's 0 for 2. Two balls and no strikes. Mosinee is led by as many as 5 tonight. Their lead's at 4 right now. 3 balls and no strikes, in danger of loading up the bases. Took something off and found a strike. Jackson Miller, since coming on in relief, has been able to spot that breaking pitch. 3-1, goes back to it again, and it's strike 2. Count is full, nobody out. 2 in scoring position for the Indians. Threw the breaking ball again 3 times in a row, and that's fouled off. Four Seasons Heating and Cooling says not too hot, not too cold. Turn to Four Seasons Heating and Cooling in Cronenwetter for your AC and heating needs. Commercial or residential, new units or repair, call Four Seasons Heating and Cooling in Cronenwetter. Strike 3, there's the first out of the inning. Bars will come to the plate for a 5th time tonight. Singled and was thrown out at the plate his last time up. Just outside, ball 1. Off speed is left up high. 2 balls and no strikes. That's low. 3 balls and no strikes. Yeah, this has been kind of a funny outing for Jackson Miller. Miller has had all kinds of trouble spotting that fastball, and then goes to the off-speed breaking pitch and has been able to throw it consistently for strikes. 3-0. Strike there, 3-1. That's up high, a walk, loads the bases. And Treve Stoffel has a chance to break this game completely open here. Team's already up by 4. The bases are full. Off-speed pitch is low, ball 1. A single, a walk, a pop-out, and a ground-out. Treve is officially 1 for 3 today. And that's fouled away, a ball and a strike. Off-speed pitch caught by the third baseman, and the runner dives back safely. Hit on a line that was ticketed for the left field corner and could have cleared the bases. Instead, Sawyer Weiland makes a nice play there. Carter Fondre to hit. Now there are 2 outs. The bases are still full. Bounced in front of the plate. Ball 1. Carter's walked, been hit by a pitch, reached on a fielder's choice, and has a double. 1 for 3 tonight. Almost hit him with the bases full. Spins him back 2-0. Low 3-0. Bases are full here with the benefit of only one hit. Taking, and there's ball 4. A 4-pitch walk brings in a run.
Now batting number 47, Sebastian Anderson.
Here comes Sebastian Anderson. The hottest bat in the Mosinee lineup will come up with the bases full. This may be just a discussion about how to pitch to Sebastian Anderson. 2 singles, a triple, and reached on an error. Nope, we're going to have a pitching change. Jackson Miller, who had been pitching, is going out to center field. Braden Halverson, who had been playing center field, is being directed over to right.
Pitching change for Edgar, number 4, Camden Hine.
Camden Hine will be the new pitcher. Camden had been playing the outfield. So there are 2 outs, but Camden comes in a tough spot. The bases are loaded. Sebastian Anderson's been the hottest batter in the yard today with a 3 for 4 evening. Second time tonight that Mosinee has bumped the lead up to 5 runs. Could be more. Sebastian Anderson is sitting in the on-deck circle and is timing the pitches of Camden Hine. There was a time in baseball that was considered a no-no. Get a ball thrown at your head if you were doing that when a pitcher was taking their warm-up tosses. Can't do that here. Bases are full. Hine to Anderson. Outside, ball 1. Jackson Miller worked 2 2/3 innings. Allowed 2 runs, but is responsible for all 3 of the men on base. Hine is inside, 2 balls and no strikes. Fouled that one back. That pitch got a lot of the plate. That was a little bit fat. Sebastian Anderson probably thinking the thought bubble above his head is, throw me that one again. Waiting on a 2-1 pitch. Took something off, and it's hit on a line to left, but it's right at the outfielder. Asher Broadhagen makes the catch. Mosinee gets 1 run, but it could have been more. Last call for the Edgar Wildcats, down by 5. The score is 9-4 when we come back on Zaleski Sports, brought to you by Tommy's Express Car Wash.
I got referred to the orthodontist, and I was really nervous, but in my 2-year process, the staff was very welcoming and very kind to me. My brother also had treatment here, and he was very happy with the smile. I'd recommend Bruce Orthodontics to all my friends and family that want a beautiful smile just like us.
When I come in for my appointment, the wait is really short. All of the workers are very kind and sweet. They try to make sure that everything in my mouth is just right after my checkup, and Dr. Bruce is very nice.
I'd love the opportunity to meet you and transform your smile.
Call us to set up your free consultation today.
The littlest thing of walking or just being able to get around the community or walk to the grocery store or walk around the grocery store is just something little, but that is such an impactful thing, I think, to the patient to say, okay, well, I have 5 other things, but you were able to just help me with one of them. And I think that is gratifying for me personally, just to help even one small aspect of their life.
Pitching change for Mosinee, so we'll log in the new pitchers. The Indians are going to use a third pitcher tonight to try and get these final 3 outs.
Now batting number 9, Asher Broadhagen.
Asher Broadhagen to lead off against Caden Colades, who had been playing first base. 1 ball and 1 strike. Caden works fast. Maybe he's figuring it's cold. Let's get these final 3 outs, get onto the bus. It's down low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Beg your pardon. It's 2 balls and 1 strike. Asher Broadhagen is 2 for 3, couple of singles. Edgar needs base runners. Shallow down the right field line. It's fair. Asher Broadhagen was not hard hit, was not well hit, but he's got a 3-hit evening. Brody Baumgartner is 0 for 3. Didn't have enough hang time for the first baseman to get back on that. So a leadoff base runner. And Brody Baumgartner takes up high, ball 1. And that's a little low. 2 balls and no strikes. Swing and a miss. Big cut. 2 balls and 1 strike. Caden looks like a pretty high-velocity pitcher. So this is a change of speed for the Edgar Wildcats as they hit in the last call in the 7th. Outside, 3 and 1. But again, yet another pitcher struggling to throw strikes today. Chopped, fair ball. Just inside the bag and into the left field corner. Lead runner holds at third base. Brody Baumgartner's got himself a double.
Up to the plate, number 5, Braden Halverson.
Here's Braden Halverson. Yeah, for a 5-run game, this game has been hard fought, hasn't it been? Sure has. Halverson's been on base once today, a walk, officially 0 for 2. There's a strike, 1 ball and 1 strike. So, I mean, Edgar down by 5 runs puts the first 2 runners on base here in the 7th inning. That's fouled back, a ball and 2 strikes. Ground ball to third. The play is to first here, and there's the out. Right, the run coming in from third base means nothing. Got to take the out that's available to you. That was the right decision, throwing over to first base. Asher Broadhagen comes in to score. Camden Hines to hit now. Trail runner moved up to third base. Little inside, ball 1. But it's a 9-5 game. It just feels like Edgar's got to do a little more before the comeback possibilities seem real. Missed in exactly the same spot. 2 balls, no strikes. Took something off there. First 3 pitches are out of the strike zone. Hine hits in the number 9 spot, so after him, Edgar goes back to the top of their batting order. There's a strike. 2 balls, 1 strike. Edgar still has 2 outs to work with. Got to get all the outs, right? There's strike 2, 2-2. Late swing, fouled off. 2 balls and 2 strikes. A lot of chatter coming from the Edgar dugout. They're not ready to go quietly yet. And there's a seeing eye single behind the bag, and a run scores. Camden Hine has his second hit. And it's 9-6. To the top of the order, Lucas Stanky is going to work on a 4-hit night. He'll come up for this at-bat. It's his 5th plate appearance. He has 3 singles. So Stanky has been the toughest of outs. Swing and a miss there. Strike 1. And again, the tying run stands in the on-deck circle. Hit to first. Fielded. Throw to second. There's 1. And the lead runner is erased. Stanky reaches on a fielder's choice. Hine, the lead runner, cut down at second base. Gavin Maurer laid down a sacrifice bunt his last time. The Edgar Wildcats are down to their final out. Strike 1. Bouncing ball up the middle. Stoffel, the shortstop, has it go off his glove. Everybody's safe. So the game continues at least a little longer. Play behind second base, that scored a hit. I agree.
Now batting number 23, Sawyer Wheeland.
Sawyer Wheeland hits here. He's 2 for 4. He's the tying run at the plate with 2 outs. Ball 1. Yeah, Mosinee's had to work for it today. 2 balls and no strikes. Had the lead up to 5 runs twice. The lead is 3 now. Inside, 3 balls and no strikes. The Indians are in danger of putting the tying run on base. Taking, and it's an inside corner strike, 3-1. Ball 4. The bases are loaded.
Now batting number 11, Alex Schneider.
Here's Alex Schneider. I believe that Edgar wants a courtesy runner in this spot. Yeah, someone's coming out of the dugout. Courtesy runner for Sawyer Weiland. Stanky at third, Maurer at second, Weiland at first. Strike one, breaks in. What has Alex Snyder done today? He's reached on 2 errors and walked. Up high, 1 ball and 1 strike. Boy, a walk or a hit here, and suddenly this game couldn't tell you how it'll end. Ground ball to short. Stoffel throws across the diamond. Scooped out at first base, and the game is over. Edgar was a tough customer tonight, I'll tell you that. Mosinee 9-6 win, but Edgar was a toughie in defeat. The Wildcats come up 3 runs short. For Mosinee, 9 runs on 8 hits. They committed 3 errors. Mosinee left 13 men on base tonight. Edgar, 6 runs, 12 hits, 2 errors. They got the tying run on base in their half of the 7th. They left 11 on base. Final score is 9-6. Stay tuned for the Merrill Steel postgame show. Consider moving your career to one of the largest growing fabrication companies in the upper Midwest. Apply at merrillsteel.com. Again, repeating our final score, Mosinee defeats Edgar 9-6. I'm Chris Conley. Thanks for joining us for our play-by-play on Zaleski Sports. Down to the field for postgame when we come right back.
Merrill Steel welcomes you as you join us location. Paired with our facilities in Comanche, Iowa and Springfield, Missouri, we are able to easily fulfill the needs of the industry nationwide. With nearly 1 million square feet of combined space between our 3 facilities, we are able to take on some of the biggest and most complex jobs, making us one of the top 5 steel fabricators in the country. We employ the best of the best welders, those who can weld efficiently with both metal core and flux core, and who aren't afraid to work hard. We also offer on-the-job training, so even beginner welders can learn the ropes and help us build it big. As a backup to our dedicated weld fab team, we have a robotic welder. Merrill Steel is the 4th in the U.S. to have gotten one, keeping us on the leading edge of technology. With the combination of both man and machine, no job is too big to handle, but they'd have no work on their hands without our machine operators. Where our fabrication process really begins is here. Our skilled machine ops team is responsible for bringing in the raw steel. Be it sawing, cutting, drilling, or punching, they make sure the steel is in the correct shape and size for our fab teams. As an addition to the machine ops team, we've recently purchased multiple Python X machines. These handy systems have given us increased productivity, unmatched cut quality, and predictable and consistent throughput. Moving away from fabrication, we come to our coating department. One of the unique benefits of working with Merrill Steel is our in-house blasting and painting capabilities. Many projects require a complex coating system, and that's where we shine above the competition. We regularly apply corrosion-resistant coating in-house, as well as intumescent fire protection when needed. We hold the endorsement for sophisticated paint and coating from AISC. This, along with our NACE certified inspectors, ensure a high-quality finish for every piece. The loading and staging process, sandwiched between the end of production and shipping, is an important step in the fabrication process. Within a moment's notice, we are able to handle and place an entire load onto a trailer for quick delivery to a job site. Finally, the last stage in our process is shipping. Our transit company, Merrill Steel Transit Services, is a wholly owned subsidiary of Merrill Steel Incorporated, consisting of more than 20 state-of-the-art trucks designed for transporting oversized and overweight shipments, along with hundreds of trailers ranging from 48-foot flatbeds to heavy-haul Jeep and booster combinations. We employ only the most highly skilled professional drivers, highly experienced mechanics, and knowledgeable office staff who work as a team to provide cost-effective service in a timely manner. Our shipping fleet is a major reason why we are able to be competitive throughout North America, including the contiguous 48 states, Alaska, and Canada. Thank you for taking the time to learn a little bit about us. We look forward to having you join us in building it big.
doing, sir?
Good. How are you?
Good. Such a nice field to play on. I love it. Run in the circle?
Yeah, that'd be fine.
I'm talking first. All right. I'll get out of here.
No, right over here next to me. No. It's the Merrill Steel postgame show. The Mosinee Indians are 9-6 winners over Edgar. I'm Chris Conley. Coach, got to get all the outs. Had to work for it at the end.
Oh yeah, not as easy as we would like that last inning to be, but they showed some resilience out there. Got it done.
Pitchers from both sides tonight, I thought, had trouble throwing strikes. That kind of shaped the game a little bit.
Yeah, we've been dealing with a little bit of a walk bug all season. When we shake it and we're in the zone, we're a tough team. But every now and then we lose the strike zone a little bit, but we bounce back.
I think at the end of the day, you've got so many seniors this year that, when the game gets a little bit tight, you've got guys who have been in that kind of spot before.
Oh yeah, the experience of this group, I mean, our infield specifically, all seniors, all leaders, it's great to have.
Coach, congratulations. Enjoy the win tonight.
Thank you.
Since the sun went down, it's got a little cold. Sebastian Anderson, in 5 plate appearances, 3 hits, had a triple today. So you're seeing the ball well?
Oh, very. I've seen it very well this season.
Talk to me about the hit to left field, because I thought the ballpark barely held that. That went off the wall on a fly, it looked like.
Well, I saw it come off the bat and it just hung there. I was thinking, oh my gosh, maybe it's over. But as I was rounding first, I heard it hit the wall, boom, and then I took off and, got to third.
Tell me a little about the senior leadership on this team this year.
Oh my gosh, me and these guys have been playing together since we were 8 years old. Our infield is almost entirely from our 8-year team, so that bond and that leadership is just there, and everyone follows in the footsteps, and it's awesome to be a part of.
There's only a couple of weeks left of the season, and everyone says it ends so quickly, so enjoy the time that's left.
All right.
Mosinee Indians are 9-6 winners over Edgar tonight, and that's going to wrap up our Merrill Steel postgame show. I'm Chris Conley. Thanks for joining us on Zaleski Sports. Got one more thing to do. I want you to say you're in the house for the highlight house. Okay?
All right. My name is Sebastian Anderson, and I'm in the house.
Thanks a lot for coming over.
Thank you.